I can read, Prabhu, can I?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Thank you, Prabhu. Haribol.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Sharakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Mayam Vilati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Advaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Vitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kamta Radha Kamta Namostute Tapta Kamchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanushute Devi Pranamani Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschacharya Shatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivashadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Haribol.
Aripo,
Muhammad.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisance. Glories to
Jai Shri
God.
Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu Dhanotnam, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Dr. Jad, you are done, eh? You are here for life now.
Prabhu, I'm back in my home and I do the magazine. Therefore, I can put you in the background while I work.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. I missed the forest fire, Prabhu.
It will come back very soon, Prabhu. With Manu Prabhu, we almost finished the last illustration.
Oh, Haribol.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Semi Prabhu, why are you early these days? I was watching Mahabharat. You are disturbing me.
Oh, Prabhu, we are not early. It's really.
Actually, I know usually you join like 20 to 6 now these days. Now I see, I'm like, Semi Prabhu is here now. And it's getting there where Duryodhan wants to make a mission. Hey,
Oh, where is Amit Prabhu? He's also not here.
maybe I should go call him again with a call. He really answers fast.
Do you know who is missing also?
Yes, Pranjal Prabhu,
Oh, who also?
Yero Prabhu.
Aero Prabhu, yeah,
Yes,
Aero
Prabhu.
Prabhu.
Oh,
And I
Yero
saw he
Prabhu.
was in the Japa session in the morning.
Oh, yes. Maybe he's tired.
Bhaktajat Prabhu, Prabhu,
Yes, Prabhu? Yes, Prabhu.
I'm going to put a complaint box. I think everyone is chanting in the French with the French devotees now, hey?
No, Sami Prabhu, he joined us. That's all, Prabhu. We didn't steal anyone else.
But I was.
But it seems like Gianni Prabhu and the rest, Amuri Prabhu, it's like they're chanting in the French devotees. They used to chant in this side. So now everyone, since they took temple life, it's like they're with you guys.
Ibang Prabhu, you learn some French, you give me €20 and you join the group.
No problem. For the fire, yeah. And you know, Prabhu, it's funny how in the morning I was actually trying to download an app to learn French. And you tell me to learn French now.
Oh, yeah.
Dornation. Yeah, now you can add me, Prabhu. I know one word. Dornation. Vivek Prabhu Haribo. Haribo.
Oh, so we should use this for translation.
What is that deep L? Any type of translation?
Yes, Prabhu. I'll try it. 1 second. Where is this group? Here.
I don't think we need a translator. We have many devotees who know how to speak English and the other languages. We'll just ask them to translate.
Oh, now I understand. Haribo.
Actually, when you have a Telegram premium, you can translate the messages live in any language you want. I saw that there is such option.
Yeah, I was thinking, is it I also remember that maybe I saw something like that. But yeah, I don't have it. Maybe I should get it. But see, this looks good.
Yes, Deep L is the best. Oh, this is from Alison, actually, this message.
Yes, Prabhu. Oh, which time it ends?
I think it is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day, I guess.
Yes, Prabhu.
And Prabhu fell in love with the bhajan. Namamishvaram. You see the one that we sing usually. It's very attractive.
I need to save this site. Where did it go? Oh no.
Bhaktajat Prabhu, do you still have the, what do you call it? I think it's an artificial intelligence of Lord Krishna. It's like it gives you everything, the slokas.
I think Deepanshu, he published it on the Shloka learning group.
Yes, Prabhu, it's in the chat GPT, but there's only it has only Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam and I think maybe Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's like this. I would like one with all the letters and all the lectures. Then it would be really useful, but now it's half useful.
Yeah, and I saw Dharani Prabhu quotes with letters. I was like, yo, this guy reads a lot, eh?
Yes, Prabhu. Hmm.
You must know if I quote with letters, I've reached the Super Saiyan mode now. Now I'm still a rascal quoting from the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam.
Let's see if it can find some.
Bhaktajat Prabhu, you don't have
Prabhu?
any news from the distribution of your books? Some exciting stories there.
Actually, you know how you call that during the Olympic Games? You have the fire and you give it to someone. How you call that? You see what I mean, Prabhu?
I see it, but then I don't know what it's called, eh?
So Gianni Prabhu and Amore Prabhu, I gave them for the time being. Now I can work
Oh,
on my computer, you know, and
oh
we
yeah,
work on the third issue and I won't work on the fourth one. I need to distribute myself also.
oh
So,
yes. Prabhu.
but actually, we tested the Sami Prabhu, he could see. We tested the little camera for recording the book distribution, and it worked very nice, very, very nice. So, Nimanitai Prabhu, he asked me to do the final video, the final editing, and Sami Prabhu can tell. We kick everyone else from YouTube. No one can match this, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, have you posted any videos?
I can send in private, Prabhu, but you don't share, okay?
Yeah, please share, Prabhu. We just wanna see. I won't share.
Yes, Prabhu, I will send you after the reading session.
Haribo, please don't forget, Prabhu. If you forget, you owe me $20.
Okay, I send now, Prabhu. I send now.
Yes.
Prabhu, me too, Prabhu. Me too.
Like, Prabhu, if you share to anyone else, you have to give me $40.
Hare Krishna, Ero Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Prabhu, then pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Hare
Haribo.
Bol. Anot Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Hare Bol.
Semi Prabhu, why don't you have a voice like Ero Prabhu? It feels like an accent voice of Finnish.
I do have the Finnish accent. I speak rally English.
Oh yes, but then Vivek, like Aero Prabhu, I can feel that. Yeah, he speaks Finnish. You see, with the accent. You know, have you heard like from Russian people when they speak? It's like they want to fight. Russia. Haven't you heard?
Oh, no.
It's like you have the French one, Prabhu.
Prabhu, Vivek, your account is Vivek S. Is that it?
No,
No, bro. Vivek HK.
Hmm?
Vivek
Vivek
HK.
HK.
Send
What
me
is
a
the meaning of
message.
HK?
Kindly oh, okay, I found it. Okay, no problem.
Hey, Vivek Prabhu. What is the HK like? What are the names?
Like
Oh,
H means like it comes like what we say ancestors. I'm saying like
yeah, it is.
ancestors like that.
Yeah.
K means Krishna, my father's name.
Prabhu, like in Mahabharata, they usually like kind of follow the, what do you call this? Forefathers and ancestors, like the clan. They don't do that in Kali Yoga, ne? Happening.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Pranjal.
Hare
Jai
Prabhu.
Father Prabhu, then
So,
pronunciation.
I know
Father
I'll see you
Prabhu
next
showed darshan today.
What, Prabhu?
I'll see you next year at this time again.
Pranjal Pranjal Prabhu showed darshan today.
Oh, see, these are the children of Krishna.
Witnessing of a pure devotee.
He's he's the child of Krishna.
Oh,
Him also.
Hmm.
Here is Krishna. They
yes.
look like little Krishna.
Yeah, where is Krishna there?
Oh, Narad Muni is coming
Because
also. It's like three Krishnas.
Krishna's different, like wow.
One is Pradyumna, no? Pradyumna, another one is Pradyumna.
Maybe Prabhu. I'm not sure.
Bhaktajat Prabhu, what do you have on the take of that thing, like the system of ancestors and forefathers? What we like, should we put it into our mind? It's something that they said, like we have three depths here in life. I think it's the Lord's depth, the spiritual master, and then the, what do we ancestor depth. And for the Lord, it's like charity. For the sage, it's like, it's, you need to share, like, what do you call this? Like, let's say you're book distributing, sharing the word. You're confused, but let me finish. And then ancestors, you need to produce, create.
Prabhu, actually, we are in debt to so many people, you know, demigods, guru, mother, the father, welfare activity people. Prabhupada, he says we are even in debt to philosophers, He said like that.
Yes, yes.
So basically, we are in debt to the earth,
Here is a list.
to the Brahmins, like that. So, but when you serve Krishna, finish.
Oh,
No
they're
more
all
debt.
finished.
See,
Can you share the scripture number?
Yes, Prabhu. If you serve Krishna, everyone is pleased. Prabhu, you can read.
Oh, O king, one who has given up all material duties and has taken full shelter of the lotus feet of Mukunda, who offers shelter to all, is not in debt to the demigods, great sages, ordinary living beings, relatives, friends, mankind, or even one's forefathers who have passed away, since all such classes of living entities are part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. One who has surrendered to the Lord's service has no need to serve such persons separately. I wish my sister could hear that, because she's into, our fathers and everything, like watering the house for them.
see, Prabhu, here is few more related to this topic. Okay, this verse.
when the Supreme Lord is pleased by a person's action, automatically all the demigods, human beings, animals, birds, bees, creepers, trees, grass, and all other living entities, beginning with Lord Brahma, are pleased. The supreme personality of Godhead is the super soul of everyone, and he is by nature fully pleased. Nonetheless, he came to the arena of Maharaj Gaya and said, I am fully pleased. So, Prabhu, can I ask, are there demigods that are envious of Lord Krishna?
No, they are devotees, but they have just some material desires.
Oh,
But respect,
So like one time,
they can only demons are
one
envious.
time, yeah.
If one is envious of Krishna, he's a
Yes,
demon.
bro.
If he's not envious, he's a demigod.
oh
Mm.
yes, Prabhu.
One time, they will become pride or because of their wealth. Other than nothing, bro.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah,
Like
but
Indra,
yeah,
like
but
Indra will become.
But Lord Indra is not aware that Lord Krishna, like as manifested in the material world, he was envious because he thought Lord Krishna was just an ordinary person. He was not
Yes,
aware that
bro.
it was the supreme Deity himself.
Yes, bro. After that, Krishna thought Krishna to teach us the lesson. Then again,
Oh,
how Indra fall down to then Indra realizes that how Indra was intoxicated by the pride. Then again,
oh
Indra
yes, yes.
would take shelter of the Lord, so Supreme Person of Godhead.
Oh yes.
oh yes, also then what Indra did, he took the he yeah, Indra introduced, because there was gonna be the 100 horse sacrifice of who was the king? I forgot the name. Who was
Yeah,
going
Prabhu.
who did 19 Nimanitai Prabhu told this in his last lecture. It was about this topic. So there was 99th horse sacrifice. Was it Maharaj Priyavarta, or I'm not sure, but he had done 99 horse sacrifices, and if you do 100, you get the position of Lord Indra, and then he was just about to do the 100th one, but Lord Indra was envious. He didn't want to lose his position, so he stole the horse. First, one time he stole the horse. He took the clothing of sannyas, and he cheated them. He went there and he stole the horse. And then he got caught and he was about to be killed. And then he became invisible. And he did this like many times and he stole the horse. And at the end, Lord Brahma came and he said to the king, okay, don't do this horse sacrifice, because otherwise Indra will introduce more and more these bad, what's the word?
So Prabhu, being a demigod is like it's just the same as politics, ne? Like see in this nowadays, like Travis, Biden, you
Yes,
see,
Prabhu,
because
same as here. Everything that you get here is there, but in bigger proportion.
oh,
Yes, Prabhu. After
I
that,
think the
after
mind
your
it's happened. Like the thing that I wanted to know is that is heaven the same as we describe heaven in the like let's say Bhakti, and is it the same as Christian heaven? Because they take heaven as the highest.
Yes, Prabhu, the heavenly planets are the same as the Christians say the heaven. And those are because Jesus Christ is also in one of the Satyaloka planets.
mm,
Do you think Lord Jesus has reached Goloka, Krishna, like
yes, Prabhu.
He never
Because
left there.
Krishna, Yes,
Sorry?
like
He's not fallen soul. He didn't live there. He's always there. Even when he comes
Yes,
here, he's
that's
simultaneous.
true. He's like a spiritual master.
oh, yes, Prabhu.
He
So,
also teaches the Krishna
remember
consciousness.
there's a scripture that says, you never take birth again once you love Krishna constantly.
Yes, Prabhu.
It's,
I just
I
said.
think it's one who attained my abode. I don't know if it's 866 or 18, somewhere there.
8:16.
Yes,
Like, I want to know, can you go to Goloka, like planet, and then come here to help other people?
Some do come here from there willingly to help the souls here.
Like, what I want to know, do they remember themselves? Like, let's say, because the law of nature, you have to be, like, someone has to be pregnant there, and you need to grow.
Where?
So, like, are you going to remember yourself?
Like
Or
where?
do they, how do they, sorry, Prabhu?
Like where are you gonna like what do you mean? Where are you gonna remember yourself? In the
Yeah, like, how are you going to remember? Like, are you going to remember yourself? Like, let's say you from the Golok and you get manifest the material world.
Prabhu,
Like,
first we have to go there. Prabhu, first we have to go there and then we can decide of if we should come back or not, but first we should go there. Because
yes. So,
even
like, I just wanted to know, like, let's say maybe you're finished with your duties and everything, and Lord Krishna is pleased with you. Like, and then he tells you, okay, you can have whatever you want. I just want to know if you still come here, are you gonna still come in like you're gonna
Please
get
only
1 year,
come
2
here.
years, 3 years?
The pure devotees only come here for the opportunity to serve. So if there is some service to do and that service is for you, then you're gonna come here and you want to come here to serve. It is
Yeah.
for service that
Like, let's say like Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
yes, Prabhu.
before he's born, do you think he comes from Goloka? Like, that's what I want, something like that.
Like he's Krishna and Radharani combined, so he's always in Goloka.
Oh, yes. Hey, that actually confused me, hey?
Yes, Prabhu.
Is there a female who is Krishna and like who's Radha and Krishna at the same time? Or it's only male form?
Yeah, I think it's when they combine, it's always Chaitanya Mahaprabhu form. But I don't know about these things. These are really high topics for me. Maybe Jad Prabhu knows better. But because Krishna has endless amount of incarnations, so I wouldn't say any incarnation is impossible. Maybe there is some Krishna and Radha Krishna combination. As I don't know how about this actually. I don't want to speculate. So
So I just wanted like the spiritual masters like Jesus and all them, were they like us? Like were they Malkop like us
no, Prabhu.
before?
No, because
Oh
we were confused when we came here. They were never confused.
no, they always do themselves.
Yes, Prabhu.
And there's that scripture that says, yeah, it's 2:12, I think. Never was there time I did not exist.
Yeah.
Like were we still the same condition? Let's say in our let's say a million years ago, were we still suffering, trying to find ourselves, or we were different?
Yes, Prabhu.
Like when we here.
Millions of years ago, we were here suffering in different. We were with the same mind. We were in some life form. Maybe demigods, maybe girl, maybe some eunuch or some animal. We don't know. But
Yes, Prabhu.
first, when
But we also had the same suffering.
yes, Prabhu.
I was saying, but then we also had the same suffering, like emotional suffering. This soul,
Yes, Prabhu.
like literally, it never dies.
Yeah, in every life it was like this. Even last life. If you now remembered your last human life, you would be shocked. You would be like, "Oh, what did I do?" You would think of your
Yes,
family.
yes. So are we ever gonna change, by the way?
Yes, in this life, when we chant Hare Krishna, then we change really quickly.
Oh yes, but then they said it does not just take one life. Maybe it can, but then
And we should make everything to make it in this life. But if you cannot, you will be born in some devotee family, most likely.
and they said is that a disadvantage advantage? Because some people say you're gonna get puffed up when you have devotee parents.
No, Krishna will arrange it in a way that you won't get puffed up. But if one wants to get away from Krishna, then he will get puffed up.
Yes. Okay, Prabhu.
So
This life is confusing sometimes,
yes, Prabhu.
Times.
It can be confusing, but it's also simple.
Hare
Yes.
Krishna Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances, Jai Srila Prabhupada. I
Yes.
just came home today.
Naam Jai
Yeah.
Shri
You
Prabhupada.
can also done
Hare
that.
Krishna Dharani Prabhu,
Any
Pranjal
Prabhu.
Prabhu, Shivran, Shivran.
Oh, Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Now 9 members, Haribo.
9.
Hmm.
Who and who? Okay. Oh, yeah.
गुड़ी बुक निकाल देना.
Shivaras is trying to be consistent.
Haribo.
Enjoy the relationship.
Oh,
Haribo.
here is Krishna. What is happening?
Prabhu,
Oh, he's crying. Is he?
the sannyas, you remember there is one sannyas now.
What, Prabhu?
There is one sannyasi who came to speak with H.G. Sundar Gopal Prabhu.
Ah, yes, Prabhu. Yeah, I heard that.
Like, where is he going to Mumbai?
Maybe he lives there.
Has he started his teachings of the ISKM?
Yes, Prabhu. I'm not heard actually anything about. I just saw what was posted. I also don't know any more about this.
Okay, Prabhu. I just wanted to hear, like, is he gonna teach something different since he's called a sannyas?
No, Prabhu.
But then
same thing.
he got it. He did not get it in the right way, ne? He got it in ISKCON.
I didn't understand that last part.
I was like, he did not get the sannyasi in the right way, since ISKCON is bogus, has a lot of touch and goes. Like the title of a sannyas.
Yes, someone senior has to give it, I think. Someone sannyas has to give it. I don't know how these go, but I think we cannot say he's not sannyas.
Yeah. No, I was saying, I guess since we like ISKCON did the thing the wrong way, implementing out of gurus, who want to be like Prabhupada.
Yes, Prabhu. But I don't know how this sannyas initiation goes because it doesn't like guru. So I don't know how it actually goes. But I just heard that Sundar Gopal Prabhu didn't take sannyas because there is no one to give sannyas to him. Because all his god brothers are gone, so they cannot give sannyas. So
Yes. So, and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj was also sannyas, ne Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Like, let's say ritual master, like let's say from Sri Jagannatha Das Babaji Maharaj, was he also sannyas like and Sri Tagore Bhakti Vidona?
I think he was Babaji. Like I think it's different. They're not like sannyas. They're like different.
Oh, Babaji. But they have same minus same teachings.
Yes, Prabhu, just different order.
Oh, okay, Prabhu. There's no grahata.
What, Prabhu?
There's no grahata from spiritual masters, ne?
Yeah, these Bhaktisiddhantas, a spiritual master, he had only one disciple, and that was Bhaktisiddhanta. They don't take out so many disciples.
Yeah, one.
Yes, Prabhu.
Wasn't there anyone who was bogus, at least, who tried to take the teachings but fell down?
What, Prabhu?
I was saying, wasn't there anyone who was bogus, who tried to take his teachings and fell down?
In whose camp, or like where?
Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj. Like you literally just had one. Didn't he have some books, students maybe, and then they fell down?
Well, I mean, his guru has done only him as disciple.
Hare Krishna,
Student.
Prabhu, just a minute. I just arrived home. Like I don't know. My mother is, like, I don't know, irritated. He's like every day going, Krishna, he will feed you and forgetting us, this, that. Like I have removed Tilak. So like now I'll go have dinner. Should I attend class, or like they'll see that he has came home and attending class, and I want to attend class. I don't know how
Yes,
they'll
but if
react.
you can somehow, in really some sneaky way, you can listen, then that's good also.
The headsets, Prabhu.
What, Prabhu?
Say you're listening to rock music.
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu. Yes, Gaudiya Math. Yeah.
You can use some headphones or something.
Prabhu.
I use that,
Say-
but still,
Okay.
it will be observed, na? Yeah.
Say me, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Saraswati Goswami Maharaj had a university, a spiritual university, like the Gaudiya Math, or what do you call it? Right?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, Bhaktisiddhanta had Gaudiya.
He only had one student.
No.
Yeah, that's actually
They had many. But I mean, Gora Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Gora Kishore Das, he had only one student.
Oh, which is Saraswati
Yes, Prabhu.
Goswami Maharaj. And then Bhaktisiddhanta had many students.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, but how many appeared? Like Srila Prabhupada. How many were successful?
Only Prabhupada was doing proper things. Only Prabhupada became prominent.
Okay. And to him, it was pious, ne, for him. He took it from his last life.
No, Prabhu, they came from spiritual planet. Prabhu. They are not like selecting in material. It not depends on any material thing. It comes from spiritual.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. We can eat
The knowledge,
something like that.
the knowledge will not come from in some material pious or tinfoil, not like
Yes,
that.
Prabhu.
It comes from spiritual. So the Prabhupada came from like all the spiritual masters will come from spiritual spiritual
Oh, yes.
Babajis don't go. Babajis don't preaching. They just stay in like Vrindavan and they are there. But sannyasis, they travel around and their thing is to preach all around.
Yes, Prabhu, like there are two types of preacher. Two types of spiritual in spiritual masters. There are two types. One is only sitting one side and chanting and realizing their knowledge the oneself only. Another one is like who preaches all over the all over the country, like that question.
बस दाल वाल नहीं
There are two types of
और
preachers.
कुछ दाल सब्जी कुछ नहीं
Yeah, there is.
जो भी है दे दो
Like, but
What's
जो भी है
wrong
सब्जी
there?
बस इतनी सी खाऊंगा क्या, इतनी सी खाऊंगा बस, वहां पे तो मैं घी खाता ही नहीं खा रहा हूँ, क्या और क्या, जो भी है दे दे।
This is foreign language.
Prabhu, like a movie that can explain like spiritual masters. You see, like let's say Srila Prabhupada, you can see he has so many documentaries explain his life.
Yes, Prabhu.
Do for like Srila Vedanta Saraswati, Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur, and Gaura Kisora Prabhu, and Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhu,
Yes, Prabhu. Are you
Sri
asking?
Jagannatha Das.
Are you asking if there is some movie or something?
Yeah, like something like some documentary that explains how they live their life, their students' life, their spiritual life.
Maybe about Bhaktisiddhanta there is something, but I don't remember.
Like you like I will share that like Vishwambara Prabhu's class was there on this disappearance day of Gaurakishore Das Babaji.
Yes,
So you
Prabhu.
can hear that it was very nice actually. You can
Oh,
understand what is Babaji and what is uh, how many how the spiritual masters will uh, preach. There are how many different speeches are there, Vishwambar Prabhu will explain very nicely,
Yes,
so you
Prabhu.
can take that. And Vishwambar Prabhu also sent that one PDF of Gaur Kishore Prabhu was that's Babaji's whole
Yes, bio.
life story, I think.
oh yes, Prabhu.
I will share it
Because
to
I want.
you. And okay, I will share you that so you can watch that. It
Okay,
will be easy
Prabhu.
to understand you.
Yes, Prabhu. And then there is
Wait,
this
I will
series.
say.
There is this 3-part series, Inspiring Tales from the Life of Srila Gorakishore Das Babaji. And this is like 8-hour
And we
series.
are not allowed to read the books, eh, Prabhu.
But Prabhu?
We are not allowed to read the books besides Srila Prabhupada's books.
Yes, Prabhu. Read Prabhupada's books. But if you want to see these other things, you can watch the videos. Because here that way Prabhu goes through some book by here is Bhaktisiddhanta has written something. And that way Prabhu,
I'm sure the English is very hard.
you should watch this series. Then you can understand who Gorakishore Das Babaji Maharaj.
They are so exalted, bro. Like
Yeah,
they are so.
can I just say, I want to save his links.
No devotion for no. And he's anchoring.
Garibo. Now we can start Krishna book. What is this? Personified Veda.
You've been asking too much today.
No, Prabhu. So what is going on? Krishna is spraying them with syringe.
Great 10 members, Haribo.
Tenth one.
Hey,
Let me
Pranjal,
check.
Oh, Pranjal Prabhu.
Pranjal Prabhu with 10 devices.
P square, huh? Pranjal Prabhu P square. Always twice.
There's so many pictures. I think now we're here. Okay, this is volume 2.
Haribo.
We have 35 chapters. Okay, who wants to start? The Let's see how many pages it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pages. Yeah, that's a regular story. We'll start.
Me.
Ribo.
But Prabhu, I want to join with this phone. This phone is jammed now. I can only speak, but I cannot see anything.
Yes, Prabhu, you disappeared.
Yeah. Okay, let me just find the link. I just got it now.
La littérature un peu partout dans la réunion que vous connaissez, retour à Krishna. Ben, on invite à vous regarder si vous voulez. Ouais, mais regardez parce qu'on va pas regarder. Bon, bonne soirée avec Krishna. Bonsoir.
Prabhu, can you hear me?
So what does Samari Prabhu say to them?
Hello?
We just did Harinam, Prabhu. We just did Harinam and
Yeah, we can hear you.
some video
Oh.
editing.
What does Samari Prabhu say to them when he goes?
You mean, what does Amori say when he preaches, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. In this video, can you hear this?
Oh, it works like mantra, Prabhu. I know his mantra by heart now.
What he says?
Oh, it's the same basis. Yeah, he has 4 keywords. It's a book of knowledge about consciousness, karma, dreams.
Hmm.
It is his keywords. And actually, lastly, he changed his mantra. He just put the magazine in the people's hand and he asks them to read. And if they like, they buy.
Hmm.
This is approved by Prabhupada. There is one letter Prabhupada, he said like this. This is completely approved. Like Prabhupada, he says, they read wherever they want, and if they find nice, they have to buy. So it does like this now, and it works also very nicely.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu, it is very nice.
So he says knowledge, consciousness, karma, and these things.
Dreams.
Oh,
Yes,
dream.
Prabhu.
Sami Prabhu, can we like read in 10 minutes and can I leave? Like I'm at home like tomorrow I will because, like today I just came home, so I don't know until like I'm thinking that 10 minutes we'll read and we can exit and then I'll read it later all by my own. Like they're saying don't do more phones and all. That's why they are saying my mother has told just now.
Yes, Prabhu, stay safe.
They are,
Be careful.
are you here, bro? Are you heard that? They are saying that
Yes, Prabhu,
what is
don't anger them.
rabbit? Well,
Okay, Lebuhang Prabhu, you can start.
Okay, Prabhu. The story of Shayamanataka jewel. How do you pronounce it? Shayamanat.
Shamantaka.
Shamantaka.
Yeah, Shamantaka jewel.
The shaman. Oh, Shamantaka jewel.
Yeah.
There was a king of the name Satrajit within the jurisdiction of Dwarka Dharma. He was a great devotee of the sun god who awarded him the benediction of a jewel known as Chayamantaka. Because of this Chayamantaka jewel, there was a misunderstanding between King Satrajit and the Yadu dynasty. Later on, the matter was settled when Satrajit voluntarily offered Krishna his daughter Satyamba along with the jewel Shayamantaka. Not only was Satyambama married to Krishna on account, Prabhu Tichizumo, is it me? Krishna on account of the Shayamantaka jewel, but Jayambavati, the daughter of Jambavan, oh, it's actually hard words here. Jambavan was also married to Krishna. These two marriages took place before the appearance of Pradumna, as described in the last chapter, how King Satyajit offered the Yadu dynasty and how he later on came to his senses and offered his daughter and the Shayamantaka jewel to Krishna, is described as follows. Since he was a great devotee of the sun god, King Satyajit gradually entered into a very friendly relationship with him. The sun god was much pleased with him and delivered to him an exceptional jewel known as Shayamantaka. When this jewel was worn by Satyajit in the locket around his neck, he appeared exactly like an imitation sun god. Putting on this jewel, he would enter the city of Dwarka, and people would think that the sun god had come into the city to see Krishna. They knew that Krishna, being the supreme personality of Godhead, was sometimes visited by the demigods. So while Satyajit was visiting the city of Dwarka, all the inhabitants except Krishna took him to be the sun god himself. Although King Satyajit, Satyajit, how do you pronounce it actually, Prabhu? Satyajit was known to everyone. He could not be recognized because of the dazzling effulgence of the Shayamantaka jewel. Once mistaking him to be the sun god, some of the important citizens of Dwarpa immediately went to Krishna to inform him that the sun god has arrived to see him. At that time, Krishna was playing chess. One of the important residents of Dwarka spoke thus, "My dear Lord Narayan, you are now the supreme personality of Godhead in your planetary portions of Narayan or Vishnu. You have 4 hands with different symbols, the conch shell, disc, club, and lotus flower. You are actually the owner of everything. But in spite of your being the supreme personality of Godhead, Narayan, you have descended in Vrindavan to act as the child of Yashoda Mata, who sometimes used to tie up you used to tie up you up with her robes, and you are celebrated therefore by the name Damundara. That Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead Narayan, as accepted by the citizens of Dwarka, was later on confirmed by the great Mayavadi philosophical leader Shankaracharya. By accepting the Lord as impersonal, he did not reject the Lord's personal form. He meant that everything which has form in this material world is subjected to creation, maintenance, and annihilation. But the Supreme Personality of Godhead Narayan does not have a material form subjected to these limitations. In order to convince the less intelligent class of men who take Krishna to be an ordinary human being, Shankaracharya therefore said that God is impersonal. The impersonality means that he is not a person of this material condition. He is transcendental personality without a material body. The citizens of Dwarka addressed Lord Krishna not only as Damundara, but also as Govinda, which indicates that Krishna is very affectionate to the cows and calves. And just to refer to the immediate connection with Krishna, they addressed him as Yadunadana. He is the son of Vasudeva, born in the Yadu dynasty. In this way, the citizens of Dwarka concluded that they were addressing Krishna in many different ways, proud of being citizens of Dwarka who could see Krishna daily. When Satyajit was visiting the city of Dwarka, the citizens felt great pride to think that although Krishna was living in Dwarka like an ordinary human being, the demigods were coming to see him. Thus they informed Lord Krishna that the sun god with his appealing bodily effulgence was coming to see him. The citizens of Dwarka confirmed that the sun god coming into Dwarka was not very wonderful. Prabhu, one thing that confuses me is the Yadu dynasty like the same with like the Krishna, like are they in Dwarka actually? Eh, Prabhus.
Hmm. Where is it said?
Like, is it? I want to know, like, the Yadu dynasty, is it the one that Krishna is in favor with?
Yes, Prabhu, I think.
Oh, okay. Like, I just wanted to know if it's the one that he's helping, actually. The one that come from, what do you call this place? Mathura to Dwarka.
Who is the Yadu? Here, the Supreme Person of Godhead, Krishna, the Super Soul in the hearts of all living entities, descended in his original form as human being in the dynasty or family of Yadu. Oh, where did it jump? Yadu had 4
Is
sons,
there
Sahasrajit, Kroshta, Nala, and Ripu. And these 4, of these 4, the eldest Sahasrajit had a son named Satyajit, who had 3 sons named Mahahaya, Renuhaya, and Haihaya. What's his name? Haihaya. That they were Yadus.
there Krishna appears in the dynasty of Maharaj Yadu? So, Prabhu, what is the full name of Yadu?
One
Or is
second.
it Yadu?
I lost the verse that I was reading. Oh, is it here? No. So what was the question, Prabhu?
The first one, or you want the second one?
The second one, Prabhu.
Like, then the full name of Yadu. What is the full name? Or how do you pronounce the full name of Yadu? Or is it just Yadu dynasty?
Is it Yadavas?
Yadu Vamsa.
Yeah, they're Yadavas, I think. Yadava.
The Yadavas. Isn't it the sons of Yadu, like just like the Pandavas, the sons
Yes.
of Pandus?
That means the sons, yeah. What is in the chat?
Yeah, I think Dharani Prabhu already answered it
Yeah,
from the
Krishna
second
appears
paragraph.
in the dynasty of Maharaj Yadu, his great devotee, just to glorify Maharaj Yadu. Thus, Krishna is still known as Yadava, the descendant of Maharaj Yadu. Krishna has no obligation to take his birth in a particular family or country, but he takes birth to glorify a certain person or a certain family because of their devotion. Therefore, his birth is called Divyam, transcendental. Therefore, Maharaj Yudhishthira is meant here to be glorified by Lord Krishna, who had also glorified King Yadu by taking birth in his family. He is known as Yadava, Yaduvira, Yadunandana, etc., although the Lord is always independent of such obligations. Even the king of heaven, Indra, abides by the orders of the Yadu dynasty. And then there is...
Balaram was part of the Yadava, ne? Oh.
They're in the same family, Prabhu. Prabhu, he's Krishna's brother. Of course, they're in the same family.
Yeah, but you can see, like, look at what Anna, what do you call this? The Dhritarashtra and the Pandavas. They're from the same clan, but then the Dhritarashtra does not actually favor them, the Pandavas.
So what is their difference?
Who and who?
I think he favored his own sons.
Who, the Dhritarashtra, or who are you referring to? Oh, yes. But I think he was jealous of the Pandavas because the Pandavas were actually religious, eh? They knew the politics.
Yes, Prabhu, and
No, but Yes, bro. In like for Dhritarashtra, there is because for Dhritarashtra there is no such type of envious about Pandavas because of the son's affectionate to the son's son. The son was a demon, so what son he's asked for the father, so he what we say. Um, like he will approach all the questions all the um, uh, what we say all the ideas of the Duryodhana because
Oh
of the
yes, yes.
prince. Other than there is nothing about like that. Pandavas are so pious or like that because of the son Duryodhana. The Dhritarashtra also become like that only.
Yeah. But then I think Dhritarashtra was also envious because he was not allowed to become king because he was blind. That created a little bit of jealousy to Pandu himself.
Sorry, bro.
I was saying Dhritarashtra was actually he was a little bit jealous of Pandu because Pandu had to become king because he was blind.
Hmm. Yes.
Yes, bro. After
And he
the
only became a
after
representative. Yes?
yes, so like first Pandu was the king. After when Pandu was died, after Dhritarashtra became king.
Yeah. But not he was just representing Pandu because Pandu had to go to something that is called like I don't know what do you call this school? The spiritual school. I forgot it.
Which one?
Because then he represented Pandu after he died.
Hmm.
Gurukul?
I don't know if it's Gurukul, where you're not allowed to. It's like this school, man. The sages are there. You're going like he got initiated into. I think he was like I don't know if it's not Bhakti. I don't think it's Bhakti. The spiritual schools. I don't know the name, but he was not actually going to become a king, but because he killed, but Pandu killed the sage. He had to go and cleanse himself in a spiritual school.
Yes, yes, Prabhu. Like,
Why
when
Dhritarashtra became a
the
king,
story is
actually.
like that, the story is like this, Prabhu. Like, when Pan, sorry, Prabhu, is really
Don't laugh.
Abu, yes, you can still tell the story.
Pandu was going to hunting. He was Kshatriya because he was hunting in the forest when when one deer was mating to the female deer. Then Pandu was Pandu killed to the deer as the Kshatriya, he killed the deer. But after the killing, the deer told that the deer was not uh, uh, the deer was from the spiritual one sage. He came to enjoy. He want to enjoy the female, so he came to down as in deer form. He was mating, but after killing the Pandu, the sage told, whenever you whenever you again whenever again include in the sexual intercourse,
Yeah,
then you will be die.
yeah.
So after
He
when
actually
uh,
killed him with a wife, ne?
sorry.
He killed the sage along with her wife, with his wife.
Yes, bro. After this, the Pandu have Pandu vowed that I will become as brahmachari. I will not touch any woman
Yeah,
like that.
that's what I
After
wanted. But then
one
the,
incident in
the women also were like,
huh?
the women were also like, okay, we will go with you there to the brahmachari thingy. And then that's where the 5 Pandavas were born, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
At the
एक
brahmachari
मिनट
school,
हाँ
yes.
एक बार Hare Krishna Prabhu, can I leave like I attend yeah.
Krishna Prabhu, yes, thank you so much for joining
Yeah,
us.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. And Pranam
Please
Jai
take
Prabhu.
care. Remember to chant as much as possible.
Yes, yes. Yes,
Right.
definitely. Now, just एक minute, huh? Yes, I'll chant right now. And then I'll sleep. Today I didn't chant it much.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Thank you
Okay,
so
Prabhu.
much.
Bye-bye. Hare
But
Krishna.
the journey looks like I'm listening to these rascals, yo.
What is this, Prabhu? You think, I think you think you are rascals? No, Prabhu. Why you say like that, Prabhu?
Nah, it's just a joke, Prabhu. It's not it's not serious.
No, I'm focusing on what you say and I do other things. But I'm hearing everything, the explanation of the deer who were mating and were and in this way he was killed, you know. I like the explanation. I'm hearing you, my Prabhu. Don't worry.
Haribo, Haribo. No problem, Prabhu.
Yes, speculating.
And I remember
Yes,
it
Prabhu. After
from
that,
yes, Prabhu. Yeah, you can continue, Prabhu. Vivek Prabhu. No, I was saying you can continue, Prabhu. Or are you done?
Yes, I think
Or is
Prabhu,
there someone?
yes, I think Prabhu is done. But we have
I
to
need to in my home. My brother was there, so he will. He was in some phone, so I didn't talk. Like yes, Prabhu. After one incident, the his wife was in his wife was in two what we say two silky saris to so that Pandu was so attracted after not controlling the senses. He mated interested in sexual intercourse, so he was dead as the curse given by the sage.
Oh yes,
After
yes, Prabhu. Yeah,
yes,
that
Prabhu.
case that you will die if he meets in woman. Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
After that,
Yeah,
After that, Kunti get 5 children from from where Kunti is given the benediction from the sage. Who that?
eh,
Uh, the name I don't know. The sage gave the benediction to the Kunti, so he can remember of any demigods to get childrens. Then Kunti Devi remember the demigods, so it get five childrens. From Indra, Arjuna came, and from
they are called the 5 senses. Yeah.
Bhima came, and Nakula Sahadeva from different five demigods came. He remember, and so he get the 5 sons.
Yes, yes, Prabhu. Hey, Prabhu, I have to leave. I have to fetch my sister now. Please
Okay,
forgive
okay.
me.
Thank you. Sorry, Prabhu, for your mistake.
Prabhu.
thank you
Bhaktajat
so
Prabhu,
much.
I want to see you every day. Otherwise, you're going to owe us $20 each and every day.
Prabhu, you owe me so many money. Don't speak like this, Prabhu. Don't speak like this. I count everything, Prabhu.
I'm trying to reduce my debt.
This is the way to do, Prabhu. This is the way to act, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhus. Haribol.
Namaste, Prabhu.
Reborn Prabhu.
Haribol.
Ero
God
Prabhu.
be.
Haribol.
Prabhu. Alright.
Hero Prabhu, you can continue.
Where were we?
Here.
Onko tuo mustattumisemme alla on?
Here.
The citizens of Dwaraka confirmed that the sun gods coming into Dwaraka was not very wonderful because people all over the universe who were searching after the supreme personality of Godhead knew that he had appeared in the family of the Yadu dynasty and was living in Dwaraka as one of the members of that family. Thus the citizens expressed their joy on this occasion. On hearing the statement of his citizens, the all-pervasive personality of Godhead, Krishna, simply smiled. Being pleased with the citizens of Dwaraka, Krishna informed them that the person whom they described as the sun god was actually King Satrajit, who had come to visit Dwaraka city to show his opulence in the form of the valuable jewel obtained from the sun god. Satrajit, however, did not come to see Krishna. He was instead overwhelmed by the jewel of Syamantaka. He installed the jewel in a temple to be worshipped by Brahmanas. He engaged. Wait a minute. To be worshipped by Brahmanas. He engaged for this purpose. Okay, this is an instance of a less intelligent person worshipping a material thing. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is stated that less intelligent persons, in order to get immediate results from their fruitive activities, worship the demigods who are created within this universe. The word materialist means one concerned with gratification of the senses within this material world. Although Krishna later asked for this Yamantaka jewel, King Satrajit did not deliver it to him, but he installed the jewel for his purposes of worship. And who would not worship the jewel? This Yamantaka jewel was so powerful that he was daily producing a large quantity of gold. The quantity of gold is counted by a measurement called a para. According to Vedic formulas, 1 para is equal to 16 pounds of gold. 1 mount equals 82 pounds. The jewel was producing about 170 pounds of gold every day. Besides that, now it's changed. Kilo. 77 every day. Oh my God, Krishna.
Yeah,
That's a lot. Besides that, it is learned from Vedic literature that in whatever part of the world this jewel is worshipped, there is no possibility of famine. What is famine? I think I've heard it not long ago, but I don't even know. There's no something cheating or something provoked. Nälänhätä. Yeah, okay. Famine. Not only that, but wherever the jewel is present, there is no possibility of anything inauspicious, such as pestilence or disease. Lord Krishna wanted to teach the world that the best of everything should be offered to the ruling chief of the country. King Ugrasena was the overlord of many dynasties and happened to be the grandfather of Krishna. Ugrasena stands for Krishna, and Krishna asked Satraji to present the Syamantaka jewel to King Ugrasena. Krishna pleaded that the best should be offered to the king, but Satraji, being a worshipper of the demigods, had become too materialistic. Wait a minute, had to become too materialistic, and instead of accepting the request of Krishna, thought it wiser to worship the jewel in order to get the 170 pounds of gold every day. Materialistic persons who can achieve such huge quantities of gold every day are not interested in Krishna consciousness. Sometimes, therefore, in order to show special favor, Krishna takes away great accumulations of materialistic wealth from a person that thus makes him a great devotee. But Satrajit refused to abide by the order of Krishna and did not deliver the jewel to him. After this incident, Satrajit's younger brother, in order to display the opulence of the family, took the jewel, put it on his neck, and rode on horseback into the forest, making a show of his material opulence. while the brother of Satrajit, who was known as Prasena, was moving here and there in the forest, a big lion attacked him, killing both him and the horse on which he was riding, and took away the jewel to his cave. The news was received by the gorilla king. Okay, Jambavan, who then killed that lion in the
So this is the
oh cool, there is gorilla king Jambavan also. Okay, and took away the jewel. Jambavan had been a great devotee of the Lord since the time of Lord Ramachandra, so he did not take the valuable jewel as something he very much needed. He gave it to his young son to play with as a toy. Okay, thank you. Do I read still, or does someone else want to continue?
Read one more.
What?
You can read one page more.
Okay, I'll read this page. All right. In the city when Satraj's younger brother, by the better place, cars driving by. In the city when Satraj's younger brother Prasena did not return from the forest with the jewel, Satraji became very upset. He did not know that his brother had been killed by a lion and that the lion had been killed by Jambavan. He was thinking instead that because Krishna wanted the jewel and it had not been delivered to him, Krishna might have therefore taken the jewel away from Prasena by force and killed him. This idea grew into a rumor which was being spread by Satraji in every part of Dwaraka. The false rumor that Krishna had killed Prasena and had taken away the jewel was spread everywhere like wildfire. Krishna did not like to be defamed in that way. And therefore, he decided that he would go to the forest and find the Shamantaka jewel, taking with him some of the inhabitants of Dwaraka. Along with important men of Dwaraka, Krishna went to search out Prasena, the brother of Satrajit, and he found him dead, killed by the lion. At the same time, Krishna also found the lion which had been killed by Jambavan, who is generally called by the name Riksha, or something. Yeah, it was found that the lion had been killed by the hands of Riksha without the assistance of any weapon. Krishna and the citizens of Dwaraka then found in the forest a great tunnel said to be the path to Riksha's house. Krishna knew that the inhabitants of Dwaraka would be afraid to enter the tunnel. Therefore, he asked them to remain outside, and he himself entered the dark tunnel, alone to find Riksha Jambavan. After entering the tunnel, Krishna saw that the very valuable jewel known as Shamantaka had been given to the son of Riksha as a toy, and in order to take the jewel from the child, he went there and stood before him. And the nurse who was taking care of Riksha's child saw Krishna standing before her. She was afraid, thinking the valuable Shamantaka jewel might be taken away by him. She began to cry loudly out of fear. Hearing the nurse crying, Jambavan appeared on the scene in a very angry mood. Jambavan was actually a great devotee of Lord Krishna, but because he was in an angry mood, he did not recognize his master. He thought him to be an ordinary man. This brings to mind the statement of the Bhagavad Gita in which the Lord advises Arjuna to get free from anger, greed, and lust in order to rise up to the spiritual platform. Lust, anger, and greed run parallel in the heart and check one's progress on the spiritual path. Not recognizing his master, Jambavan first challenged him to fight. There was then a great fight between Krishna and Jambavan in which they fought like two opposing vultures. Whenever there is an eatable corpse, the vultures fight hardly over the prey. Okay. Krishna and Jambavan first of all began fighting with weapons, then with stones, then with big trees, then hand to hand. After that last, they were hitting one another with their feet. And the blows were like the striking of thunderbolts. Each was expecting victory over the other, but the fighting continued for days, both in daytime and at night without stopping. In this way, the fighting continued for 28 days. Okay, thank you, Prabhu.
Haribo, thank you so much, Prabhu. So see, he was a great devotee, it said here. Jambavan was actually a great devotee of Lord, but why he was in such condition? Because he was angry. So this anger is really deluding thing. It's our enemy.
It's true.
So even a great devotee can become fighting with Krishna if he becomes too angry. Yeah, but this is interesting actually. Because
Yes, bro.
Hanuman is also angry, but he doesn't fight with Krishna. He helps Ram. So how did Jambavan end up fighting with Krishna if he was great devotee?
Mm.
Okay, let's read more. Although Jambavan was the strongest living entity of that time, practically all the joints of his body limbs became slackened and his strength reduced to practically nil after being constantly struck by the fists of Sri Krishna. Feeling very tired with perspiration all over his body, Jambavan was astonished. Who was this opponent who was weakening him? So now he's maybe realizing. Jambavan was quite aware of his own superhuman bodily strength, but when he felt tired from being struck by Krishna, he could understand that Krishna was no one else but his worshipful Lord, the Supreme Person of Godhead. So this was done by Krishna.
Yes, bro. But Jambavan didn't know about the Supreme Lord, so he fight, I think.
Yes, Prabhu.
After, yes, bro.
This incident has a special significance for the devotees. In the beginning, Jambavan could not understand Krishna because his vision was obscured by material attachment. He was attached to his boy and to the greatly valuable Shyamataka jewel, which he did not want to spare for Krishna. In fact, when Krishna came there, he became angry, thinking that he had come to take away the jewel. This is the material position. Although one is very strong in body, that cannot help him understand Krishna. Because he was materially attached, even though he was great devotee. That's why he became angry. Because if there is lust and it is not satisfied, if you have a gold piece and someone takes it away and your lust is not anymore satisfied, you become angry. And then you can remember Krishna.
Yes, bro. I have to learn.
In sporting attitude, Krishna wanted to engage in a mock fight with his devotee. As we have experienced from the pages of the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Supreme Person of Godhead has all the propensities and instincts of a human being. Sometimes, in a sportive spirit, he wishes to fight to make a show of bodily strength, and when he so desires, he selects one of his suitable devotees to give him that pleasure. Krishna desired this pleasure of mock fighting with Jambavan. So that's how he became attached, because Krishna desired him to become attached to some material things, so that there would be anger and they would fight, and that was Krishna's desire. Although Jambavan was a devotee by nature, he was without knowledge of Krishna while giving service to the Lord by his bodily strength. But as soon as Krishna was pleased by the fighting, Jambavan immediately understood that his opponent was none other than the Supreme Lord himself. The conclusion is that he could understand Krishna by his service. Krishna is sometimes satisfied by fighting also. Jambavan, therefore. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, for service, fighting is also some service.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, for
Yes,
fighting, one has to become angry. So that's why Krishna arranged that Jambavan would become angry.
that's true. It is behind. Okay.
And at the same time, it is a teaching for us that material things make one angry. It's
Yes,
really
bro.
okay, Prabhu. Do you want to continue from this part? Or
Yes, bro.
Dharani Prabhu or Or maybe he can read. And also Shivaransh Prabhu couldn't read. Pranjal
Yes,
Prabhu,
bro.
Pranjal Prabhu can also read about Jambavan. Bhaktajad is making his magazine, so he cannot. Okay, Vivek Prabhu, you can continue.
Okay. Jambavan therefore said to the Lord, "My dear Lord, I can now understand who you are. You are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu, the source of everyone's strength, wealth, reputation, beauty, wisdom, and renunciation." This statement of Jambavan's is confirmed by the Vedanta Sutra, wherein the Supreme Lord is declared to be the source of everything. Jambavan identified Lord Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Lord Vishnu. My dear Lord, you are the creator of the creators of the universal affairs. This statement is very instructive to the ordinary man who is measured by the activities of a person with an expectational brain. The ordinary man is surprised to see the invitations of a great scientist, but the statement of Jambavan confirms that although a scientist may be a creator of many wonderful things, Krishna is the creator of the scientist. He is not only the creator of one scientist, but of millions and trillions all over the universe. Jambavan said further, "You are not only creator of the creator, but you are also creator of the material elements which are manipulated by the so-called creators." Scientists utilize the physical elements, also laws of the material nature, and do something wonderful. But actually, such laws and elements are also the creation of Krishna. This is actual scientific understanding, and less intelligent men do not try to understand who created the brain of the scientist. They are simply satisfied by seeing the wonderful creation or inventions of the scientists. Here also we have to learn how Krishna, from all Krishna is the main source.
Yes, Prabhu.
They will think that scientists, big like that.
Yes, Prabhu.
His Jambavan is explaining very nicely.
Yeah.
Jambavan continued, "My dear Lord, the time factor which combines all the physical elements is also your representative. You are the supreme time factor in which all creation takes place, in maintained, and is finally annihilated. And not only the physical elements and the time factors, but also the persons who manipulate the ingredients and advantages of creation, and a part and partial of you. The living entity is not therefore an independent creator. By studying all factors in the right perspective, one can see that you are the supreme controller and the lord of everything. My dear Lord, I can therefore understand that you are the supreme personality of Godhead, whom I worship as Lord Ramachandra. My Lord Ramachandra wanted to construct a bridge over the ocean, and I saw so personally how the ocean became agitated simply by my Lord's glancing over it. And when the whole ocean became agitated, the living entities like the whales, alligators, and the timingla fish all became per, um, perturbed. perturbed. Like the gloop, gloop, the timingla fish is the in the ocean can swallow big aquatics like whales in one loop. In this way, the ocean was forced to give way and allow Ramachandra to cross to the island known as Lanka, now supposed to be Ceylon. This construction of a bridge over the ocean from Cape Comorian to Ceylon is still well known to everyone. After the construction of the bridge, a fire was set all over the kingdom of Ravana. During the fighting with Ravana, each and every part of Ravana's limbs was slashed and cut into pieces by your sharp arrows, and his head fell to the face of the earth. Now I can understand that you are none other than my Lord Ramachandra. No one else has such immeasurable strength. No one else could defeat me in this way. Lord Krishna became dissatisfied by the prayers and statements of Jambavan, and to mitigate the pains of his body, he began to smear the lotus palm of his hand all over the body of Jambavan. Jambavan at once felt relieved from the fatigue of the great fight. Lord Krishna then addressed him as King Jambavan, because he and not the lion was actually the king of the forest. With his naked hand, without a weapon, Jambavan had killed the lion. Krishna informed Jambavan that he had come to him to ask for the Sat, Sam, sorry, sh- Siamantaka jewel, because since the Siamantaka jewel had been stolen, his name had been defamed by the less intelligent. Krishna plainly informed him that he had come there to ask him for the jewel in order to be free from this defamation. Jambavan understood the whole situation, and to satisfy the Lord, he not only immediately delivered the sorry, Siamtaka jewel, but he also brought his daughter Jambavati, who was of marriageable age, and presented her to Lord Krishna. The episode of Jamavati's marriage with Krishna and the delivery of the jewel known as Samantaka was finished within the mountain cave. Although the fighting between Krishna and Jambavan went on for 28 days, the inhabitants of Varka waited outside the tunnel for 12 days, and after that they decided that something undesirable must have happened. They could not understand what had actually happened for certain, and being very sorry and tired, they had returned to the city of Dwarka. All the members of the family, namely of the mother of Krishna, Devaki, his father Vasudeva, and his chief wife Rukmini, along with all other friends, relatives, and residents of the palace, became very sorry when the citizens returned home without Krishna. Because of their natural affection for Krishna, they began to call Satya Satrajit ill names, for he was a cause of Krishna's disappearance. They went to worship the goddess Chandra Bhaga, praying for the return of Krishna. The goddess was satisfied with by the prayers of the citizens of Dwarka, and she immediately offered them her benediction. Simultaneously, Krishna appeared on the scene, accompanied by his new wife Jambavati, and all the inhabitants of Dwarka and relatives of Krishna became joyful. The inhabitants of Dwarka became as joyful as someone receiving a dear relative back from the dead. The inhabitants of Dwarka had concluded that Krishna had been put into great difficulties due to the fighting, and therefore they had become almost hopeless of his return. But when they saw that Krishna had actually returned, not alone but with a new wife, Jambavati, they immediately performed another celebration ceremony. King Ugrasena then called for a meeting of all important kings and chiefs. He also invited Satyajit, and Krishna explained before the whole assembly the incident of the recovery of jewel from Jambavan. Krishna wanted to return the valuable jewel to the king Satyajit. Satyajit, however, became ashamed because he had unnecessarily defamed Krishna. He accepted the jewel in his hand, but he remained silent, bending his head downwards, and without speaking anything in the assembly of the kings and chiefs, he returned home with the great jewel. He returned home with the jewel. Then he thought about how he could declare himself from the abominable action he had performed by defaming Krishna. He was conscious that he had offended Krishna very grievously, and that he had to find a remedial measure so that Krishna could again be pleased with him. King Satyajit was eager to get relief from the anxiety he had foolishly created due to being attracted by material things, specifically the Samvataka. Well, Satyajit was truly afflicted by the offense he had committed toward Krishna, and he sincerely wanted to rectify it. From within, Krishna gave him good intelligence, and Satyajit decided to hand over to Krishna both the jewel and his beautiful daughter Satyabhama. There was no alternative for mitigating the situation, and therefore he arranged the marriage ceremony of Krishna and his beautiful daughter. It seems for satisfying to Krishna, all are giving the daughters or sisters to the marriage.
Yes,
Right, Krishna.
had to get one jewel, and Krishna came back with many wives.
Daughter, the beautiful daughter Satyabhama. There was no alternative for mitigating the situation, and therefore he arranged the marriage ceremony of Krishna and his beautiful daughter. He gave in charity both the jewel and his daughter to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Satyabhama was so beautiful and qualified that Satyajit, in spite of being asked for the hand of Satyabhama by many princes, was waiting to find a suitable son-in-law. By the grace of Krishna, he decided to hand his daughter over him. Lord Krishna, being displeased upon Satyajit, informed him that he did not have any need of the Samvataka jewel. It is better to let it remain in the temple as you have kept it, he said, and every one of us will derive benefit from the jewel. Because of the jewel's presence in the city of Dwarka, there will be no more femini or disturbance created by uh, pestilence or exclusive heat and cold. Those ends the Bhakti Vedanta purport of second volume, first chapter of Krishna, the story of Satyamantaka Jwal. Satyamantaka Jwal.
Haribo.
Haribo.
Nice.
Haribol.
So who remembers how the jewel got stolen? How Satyajit lost the jewel? What happened?
I don't even remember. Actually, I think most of what I read, I don't even remember, and very little what others. Or I remember the Gorilla King, but I don't remember what. You remember Gorilla King?
Yes, Prabhu.
Uh,
Remembers what happened?
because of greed. I don't remember that.
Let's see. I think it was stolen. But who stole it? There was someone riding a horse, I think. Or was he son of Satyajit? Can it be?
Like, no, Prabhu. Like, Satyajit's brother stole the jewel after from
Satyajit. He was brother. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, that's true.
Lion killed the brother, and the Jambavan killed the lion.
Yes.
Right, you remember? Yes, very well.
Yeah, Prasena. He was Satyajit's younger brother. He took, I was like this also when I was young. I was
Yes,
thinking,
Prabhu. See, Prabhu here. The Satrajit's brother, what is that? Satrajit's younger brother, Parasena, did not return from the forest with the jewel. After went to the forest, he was one sentence is there. It was very funny.
oh yes,
That was wait, I will show you. He did not know that his brother had been killed by his son. No, no, that it is not this one. That it was very funny. He was so proud that he was dancing and he was showing all the all the what.
yeah, he was showing the jewel to everyone.
Yes. After that, the lion killed his brother.
Oh,
After the Jambavana get it know that yeah, the king has the Satyamantaka jewel, so Jambavan killed the lion. After that, Krishna and Jambavan fight.
yes, Prabhu. This is like the child. He goes to school and he steals the father's watch or something. He goes, this is mine. And then in the school, someone steals the watch.
Yes, Prabhu, the Satyajit thought that Krishna, what we say, take the jewel.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Yeah, that also.
That so he uh, give the to please the Krishna, he give the daughter and well,
Yes, Prabhu.
hmm,
Oh,
very nice.
tomorrow is killing of Satrajit and Shadadanva.
Ripu. Very nice chapter. Huh? First chapter is very nice.
Yes, Prabhu. And now let's see some prayers. चेतोदर्पणमार्चनं भवमः तावाग्निर्वापनं श्रेयः कैरवचन्द्रिका वितरणं विद्यावादुजीवनम् आनन्दं बुद्धिवर्धनं प्रतिपदं पूर्णामृतस्वादनं सर्वात्मा स्नपनं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्णसङ्कीर्तनम्
नाम्नाकारी बहुधा निज सर्वशक्तिर्तत्रार्पितामियमित स्मरणेन कालाये तादृशी तव कृपा भगवन्ममापि दुर्दैवमिदृशं महे
Trinadapi sunicena tarorapi sahisnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari.
न धनं न जनं न सुन्दरीं कवितां वा जगदीश कामये मम जन्मनि जन्मनीश्वरे भवताद्भक्तिरहैतुकी त्वयि
Ajinandatanu kinkaram patitam mam visame pavam budau kripaya tava para pangacha stitatu risatrisam vichintaya.
नयनं गलदाश्रुधारया वदनं गद्गदहृदया गिरा पुलकैर्निचिन्तं वपु कदा तव नाम ग्रहणे भविष्यति
Yugayitam nimeshena chakshusha pravrishayitam sunyayitam jagat sarvam govinda virahena me.
Asislyavapadaratam pinastumam adarshanam marmam atam karotuva yata tatava vidatulang pato matprananatastu sa eva narpanaha.
महतं करोतु वा यथा तथा वा विदधातु लम्पटो मत्प्राणनाथस्य श्रेय मनापरः. Hare Krishna Labom Prabhu appeared just direct, suddenly appeared.
What's going on?
Like,
Has anyone, didn't you just read that out loud, that 8 verse?
Prabhu?
Somebody, maybe Sami is here away.
Yes, Prabhu will come maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah,
or-
probably. Yes, yes.
Yes, Prabhu. Maybe Prabhu will come.
Hi, Bol, dear devotees.
Oh, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam. Jai Shri Ram.
Prabhu. What's
I
happening,
finished,
Prabhu?
I
Moment
finished
of
the last
Haribo!
illustration. I finished the last illustration while hearing you. Oh, Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you. You were serving
Thank you, Prabhu.
I was absorbing
Prabhu.
Krishna during the whole scene.
your serving very super, Prabhu. We are
Can I show
very
you, Prabhu, 2 seconds?
Prabhu.
Can I show you?
inspiring.
Yes, Prabhu.
Did we read the translation?
Haribo.
No.
No.
Yes, Prabhu.
No, it was stuck.
Yeah, the postman came, so I had to run. He brought us more cards, Prabhu.
Haribo.
Haribol, oh, Prabhu, tell us quickly if they are nicely cut, Prabhu.
Yes,
That
Prabhu.
is my anxiety.
Here.
The package looks better, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay, who wants to start the translation?
Glory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life, of repeated birth and death. The Sankirtan movement, Ibang Prabhu, your mic, please. The Sankirtan movement is a prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. I hope.
Oh my Lord.
Oh my Lord, your holy name alone. Oh, did somebody start?
No, continue.
Oh my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. And these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. Oh my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names. But I'm so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them.
One should chant the holy name
One
of the
should
Lord in a
chant
humble
the holy
state of
name.
mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly.
Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth. O son of Maharaj Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal savior, yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet.
Oh my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice shock up, and when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your name?
I am considering.
Oh, Govind. Oh.
No go in the feeling of patience. I am considering a moment to be 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence.
I know no one but Krishna as my. Or should I leave someone to read? Did you all read, or should I read?
Yes, Prabhu, you can read.
I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so even if he handles me roughly by his embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord unconditionally.
Haribo, Sri Siksastakam ki jai.
Jai.
Hey, Chat Prabhu. Here's the
Sami
card.
Prabhu,
Haribo.
they are
Bhaktajan.
better than the previous ones, Prabhu?
Haribo.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, there's no problem. But it's almost the same. No one can notice.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
really
Krishna.
clean.
They are not, the corners, they are not bad, Prabhu.
No,
It is
Prabhu.
like, oh, Krishna.
Haribo.
It seems
And it
like
shines
there is a lot. Let's see.
Prabhu.
Yeah. Like this is like I have €500 bills. I have so many of them.
Prabhu.
Wow, let me take screenshots. Oh, wow.
No, Prabhu, wait, I should appear on the screenshot too.
Oh, wow.
Here's-
Send me, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
What do you do with the cards? They look like business cards.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, they're business.
Like what? Business.
Wow.
Business.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hare
Read
Krishna.
Krishna Samplan, Prabhu. You even have more cards than Jenny Prabhu now.
Yes, Prabhu.
Wow.
It
Like, do you
seems
give them out to people? Like, does it have the link, Prabhu? What does it have
it
for
has my
people?
phone number.
Oh, but Prabhu, you're gonna be famous, eh?
Yes, Prabhu. They will be calling me. I will get prank calls, Prabhu. Here is all the cards. There's 500
Yo,
cards.
so many cards, Prabhu. So meaning you need to meet so many people.
Yes, Prabhu.
Haribo. I need to go to ISKCON to buy books, you know.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhu
This
Libang,
one-
this is the only way to associate nicely with ISKCON. You do like this, Prabhu.
Sorry, Prabhu.
This is the only good way to associate with ISKCON. So you do this, Prabhu. It will be great service.
Yeah, but then I think we're not supposed to associate, ne?
No,
With
Prabhu.
them.
You just do business with them. That's all. You don't associate.
Oh, business association only. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
But they're still going to ask, you know, the Hare Krishnas, Prabhu. They never leave you hanging. They're gonna wanna know, like, what are you following? What
No,
is
no.
the
Don't worry, Prabhu. Don't worry.
So Prabhu, can I buy online? Like, do they have an online store where they can ship for me? Like, let's say here in Johannesburg, because we have 2 or 3 temples here in South Africa.
Oh, wow.
Do they ship?
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu,
We need to find something.
Prabhu, can you help
Actually,
me?
Prabhu-
Because you're good with the computer. I don't want to
Mm.
find something that is gonna scam me, you know?
Prabhu, the best thing to do is to go to the temple and you ask them to have books to retail prices. And you tell them you're a Sankirtan devotee. And if they say what
Exactly.
you're following, you say I follow Prabhupada. You don't say ISKM. You don't say Ridvix.
Yes,
I
Prabhu.
say I just want to preach to my family members and some friends and around me. And if they say yes, you come to the Sunday program like that. You say yeah, sure, but you don't go, Prabhu.
Or
You
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 see, here's all the places. I found a site called BBT
Let
Bhaktivedanta
me take a
South
screenshot,
Africa.
Prabhu.
What?
Can I take a screenshot of the places?
Yes, Prabhu. See, it says for individuals wanting to purchase books, contact any ISKCON center worldwide. For listings in Africa, please click on the following link, ISKCON centers.
Where
So
is it? Where?
here is Cape Town, Durban, Ermelo, Lenasia,
Yeah. Wait,
Mafikeng,
Prabhu. Wait. You are going
and
too fast. Go to Cape Town and Durban.
which one, Prabhu?
Cape Town and Durban, and also Johannesburg if you find one.
This is all South Africa in this line.
Oh, this is all South Africa. Oh,
Yes, Prabhu, there
Mafike.
is so many. There is 100 centers.
Wait.
Port
Wow,
Elizabeth.
there's one in Prabhu. I was not aware there's one in Soweto. Because I was there. You see, you remember I told you I was at a funeral.
What is that place?
Yeah, there's something called Soweto. It starts with an S.
Oh.
ISKCON, yeah, there. ISKCON Soweto.
Yeah,
I
here's
was
the number.
actually Middleland Zone 7. That's where I was sleeping at, Prabhu. Like straight, even the street.
Oh, there's new
But I
Navadvip.
was not aware that. I only know of 3, you know.
Yes, Prabhu, you need to contact these persons and ask them books. Say you're like a book distribution person that you like to do this and you donate the money and you want books. Like this you can say.
Yo, there's so many ISKCONs, Prabhu. I'm so shocked.
Yes, Prabhu, you need to ask them books. Ask for a listing of books and prices. Say you want to do wholesale for resale.
Don't they have like something like an app, just like Krishna store, but then it's an ISKCON store?
No, Prabhu, they have only, you have to contact them and they will give the listing of books and prices.
Okay. So after you contact them, how are they gonna, like maybe Pexi? Are they gonna use Pexi?
What is
Oh, you
that?
don't know what is Pexi? Is something like a courier,
Yeah,
like where
they're
you
gonna
can
use
send.
something inside of Africa. See, they say booksellers can get in contact with our trade department by filling out the following. So just fill here Le Bohang and then you fill like this.
Babu, please give me the whole link of this website.
Yes, Prabhu.
I think I'm gonna try it now, eh?
Then you put email, contact number, and then comment. Say, I would like to receive the listing of books for my book distribution efforts. Thank you so much. Haribol, something like this.
Haribo. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Yeah, something yeah.
Yeah, then they will send you the list because they have to.
Okay, Prabhu. So meaning they're
From
gonna take my me now.
from few days, from Lebong Prabhu will be also distribute
Yes,
books.
Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. If I get the books, ow. I actually talk a lot. So book distribution, it's not something that is hectic.
Oh,
And
they
I'm
have
used to
many
being called
African books, Prabhu.
Prabhu.
They have many African books. They have
Yeah,
Afrikaans.
there's my language.
They have
My
Amharic,
language is,
Lingala,
I only
Igbo.
know 3 languages to speak 3 languages. It's English, Sotho, and Afrikaans.
Or you know Sesotho.
Yeah, Sesotho. You call it Sesotho.
Oh, you have so many Sesotho books, Prabhu.
Yo, let me see. Introduction in, but you see, it's my language, Prabhu. I only know how to speak it. I don't know how to write it because I come from an English school. They did not teach us any Sotho. We
Okay.
learned Sotho in the streets. I know informal Sotho.
Yeah, there is 9 books for this language. If your friends don't, oh, there is Zulu book and
Zulu and Xhosa, yeah. I can
so
also mimic the
what is
language.
this? Xhosa.
Xhosa. It's
Xhosa.
Xhosa. You must
Xhosa.
make a press.
Okay.
Xhosa.
Yes, Prabhu. This
Chiwewe. What?
this is
Where did they make? Who was translating these books?
this is like the Chihuahua, the little dog, the Chihuahua.
Wow.
Prabhu,
And
Sammy,
then
if you can show on the screen, they have a very nice Beyond Birth and Death in Africa. And they have a very nice coming back with a man falling from the sky. And the Beyond Birth and Death, there is a very nice
Oh yeah, this
picture of
one.
incarnation. Yes, the orange one. Yes. These two, they are the
Prabhu,
best one.
look at that one. Kom jy terug. Come back. That means come back. Maybe
Yes,
it's come back
Prabhu.
to Godhead.
Yes, Prabhu, you
Kom
should
jy
get
terug.
these books. Ask them the listing and get all these books.
And I can buy in Afrikaans and sell it to white people because they speak Afrikaans here.
Yes, Prabhu.
They don't actually know English.
Yeah, here is actually all they have, what they have.
Let's see. And which languages? Kom jy terug.
These are all like
I'm so surprised
translated
about that
ones.
one.
Oh,
And Sammy,
What
Maswali
do they call?
Kamili, Majibu Kamili.
Sorry?
Imibuzo.
Maswali Kamili, Majibu Kamili. Is that the perfect questions?
Yeah, this is Swahili.
and also on their website, they have a very nice section.
Can I
where
see the Zulu one, Prabhu? What did they write? Can you go to the Zulu one?
Here?
Go up a little bit. Now, up a little bit. This one. Raja Vidya Inkosi. Inkosi means king. Yolwazi. Heaven. Wow. Who was translating, Prabhu? So impressed.
Yes, Prabhu. Some African Prabhu is doing this.
Imbizo. Ishaya imehlweni. Wow.
Yes, Prabhu. You need to message them.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, please send the link, the whole link.
Yes, Prabhu.
They also
Sammy
have
Prabhu,
audiobook.
Yes, Jad Prabhu. Oh, yeah, they have some other book.
I just wanted to ask you, there is one part on their website, they have like devotional posters from Prabhupada with quotes on book distribution. If you can find it and share it on the groups, they are very nicely done. And it is for book marathon also.
Like
for
what it is?
Christmas marathon. I do not know where. I looked this website some months ago now, and I stole some of their artworks.
See this, Lebahang Prabhu? This is in Johannesburg. Like
Oh,
this.
can I see? Yeah. Where, Prabhu? Let me check. Let me check. Yeah, I can see with just the color that it's here. Oh, they were doing book distribution.
Yeah,
Eh?
they have so many books. Yes, Prabhu. I think this is the key. From here you can get a lot of books, but don't say you are Ritvik or something like this.
Yes, Prabhu.
But what is the audio book?
But what if I say, what if I say, Prabhu, with the intention to fight?
Maybe they will ban you.
James Joyce. In
Oh,
een bekende gedeelte vertel die held, meneer Bloem, dat sy
Afrikaans.
vrou. Party mense glo dat ons aanhou lewe in 'n ander liggaam na die dood en dat ons al van tevore geleef het. Hulle noem dit reïnkarnasie.
It sounds like some mix of Swedish.
Reincarnation. Hulle noem dit reincarnasie. In reincarnation, they mean it.
መስረቅ አይገባኝም ብዬ ወሰንኩ። በዚህም ባለኝ ልምድ ምክንያት ቦርሳችሁን በማንሳት የተዘበራረቀ ቦታ ለማስቀመጥ ተገድጃለሁ። ስለዚህም ይቅርታችሁን
It's like Hindi also. What is this?
Yeah, I don't know that language, bro. It's the first time.
It's Amharic.
Amharic. Maybe it's from Egypt. In the Egypt.
Oh, did you get the link? I sent it in the chat. Yeah, message them and ask the listing of books.
Oh yes, I was actually in the process of saving it.
They have
and
even
we have here, Prabhu. We have 12 languages, you remember?
Yes, Prabhu. See, they have some pamphlets also.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the pamphlets, Prabhu. I had to minimize because I'm saving the links.
Yes, Prabhu.
I'll be back now. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, can I see the pamphlets? Shastradhana.
But there's not many, and I don't know what they have there.
Utando means love.
Oh, they say the
Kwezen-
Wiki the Africa pamphlet strategy serves on the front line of outreach on the African continent. Pamphlets are easy to produce and distribute and have proven to be as a cost-effective means to raise awareness of Srila Prabhupada's books. Arabic, Kiswahili, isiZulu, French, Mauritian, Creole.
I like the way you pronounce it. isiZulu.
Yeah, this is Finnish, right?
Prabhu, try to pronounce that one
Which one?
next to isiZulu.
This?
Yeah,
Kiswahili?
isikhosa, isikhosa.
Oh,
Next to French.
Oh, this Mauritian Creole.
Where are you, Prabhu?
Which one?
Ulwazi, I was saying, do you know how to pronounce it? Isikhosa.
This one?
Yes, the middle between French and isiZulu. No, from the left, Prabhu. Left, left. Take your mouse cursor left, left, far left. Next to the codes here. There is a picture there, you see?
This one? Utandok
Go to
Venzodo.
no, go to the second one. To the second pamphlet, Ulwazi.
Ah,
Do you know how to pronounce isikhosa on top there?
this Isaac Sosa.
Yeah. Oh, you cannot.
No problem. That's impossible.
Oh,
I have no
why?
idea. I have no idea how to start even making such sound.
Oh,
But they say
because
pamphlet
even
is free to download, Prabhu, and print at will. We encourage all to click download, distribute. But yeah, they are doing what Jad Prabhu is doing, but without making it nice. See, they are just black and white. Jad Prabhu made them colorful with all the illustrations.
Kwakumbi Hare Krishna. Yeban.
Yeah, you need some.
It almost looks impossible, like Hare Krishna in Sesotho. You know, Prabhu, I was like, I'm not going to pray in my language. Krishna won't hear me. But now when I see this, I'm convinced.
Yes, Prabhu.
Because whenever I think of Krishna, the first thing comes is English.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, Bhaktaja, do you pray in French? Oh, but then you know how to pray in mantras, eh?
Prabhupada, he says it doesn't matter which language you use, you know. And
Yes, Prabhu.
Krishna is not very impressed that we know Sanskrit and this and that. So you speak your own language and Krishna will accept this.
Oh, yes. He's impressed by the devotional service.
He accepts it, Prabhu, yes.
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
There was one story in Vrindavan. There was one old lady. She was not following very rigidly, but every day she would just offer water, Yamuna water to her deity once a day. It was like a whole service. And Prabhupada, each morning he would speak to her, you know. And the devotees, they were saying, oh, Prabhupada, this lady, she's not following this, she's not following that. And Prabhupada, he says, just because she offers Yamuna River to Krishna every day, she will go back home, back to Godhead at the end of this life. So,
It's actually about consistency, ne, Prabhu? Being
it's
able
about,
to do something.
it's about being sincere, you know. We can make thousands of offering, just like Joyodan. And then
You're done.
you can,
Yes, Prabhu.
you can offer banana skin with love and devotion. And Krishna will accept that, you know.
Yes, Prabhu.
And just
And I
imagine.
trusted.
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhu. No, I was
No, I
just
was saying,
saying,
yes, yes, you can finish off.
was just saying, just imagine if you have the devotion of Vidura's wife and you offer pizza like Sami Prabhu. Can you imagine the
Oh,
next position in next life?
oh, Prabhu, if I can know how to make pizza, I'm sure Krishna is gonna get bored by me offering pizza, you know.
Actually, Prabhu, there is no harm offering pizza. Prabhupada, there is one letter, he says that anything from the mode of goodness, you can boil, you can cook, you can cut, you can fry, anything. So, you know, you can do so many nice dishes. You are not obliged to do Indian dishes. So it's okay.
Yes, Prabhu. And I need to, when I go buy the ingredients, I think I'm gonna call Semi Prabhu so that he can show me those ingredients. Because when I'm in the store, I see nothing.
Yes, Prabhu.
I only see foods. Oh, you can borrow me your fridge, Prabhu. The whole fridge inside with the grocery as well. I'll bring it next month.
Yes, Prabhu. I'm ready.
You have to leave now. Thank you so much for your association. And Pranam Jai Shri
Thank you
Prabhupada.
so much, Prabhu.
Punjab
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Prabhupada.
Krishna Prabhu, Sister Glory, Sister Srila Prabhupada. Bhakta Jat, you know our deal. Tomorrow you are here, Prabhu. Let me know that you are just join to listen.
Hare Krishna, Hare Prabhu, Hare Om.
Guru, I'm right.
Vacha
Hare
Bhakta
Om.
Daru Sindhubhaya Vacha Paritana
Mancha
Pavani
Kalpataru Pistik.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Bhaktadat Prabhu.
Mancha
Sami
Kalpataru
Prabhu.
I
Pistik.
just realized that Vivek Prabhu and Sami Prabhu, they have the
Thank
same
you, Prabhu.
haircut. Now my mind
They are
is
what?
blown away.
They are
They
what,
have the
Prabhu?
same haircut.
Oh yes.
First
Yeah,
time I
brother.
realized my whole life
The
is a
two.
lie.
Yeah, brothers, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Now it's a
Bhakta,
screenshot from the haircut. Yes, best screenshot of the year.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Haribol. Bhakta Jat Prabhu, we have a deal, right? Did Prabhu freeze or what?
Oh, yes, Prabhu.
Are you playing jokes with me? Huh?
Yeah,
It feels like you just did it on purpose.
Prabhu just stood like that.
Yeah, maybe he's good with it. Like, pause.
Middle of laughing also.
Nah, but then it's freezed.
I need to cook something, but I don't know if I should make milk or potatoes in the oven. Ooh.
What are you gonna do with milk? You can offer both.
What, Prabhu?
You can offer both.
No, Prabhu, that's too much. Either milk or potato. But potato will take like
Pranjal Prabhu said milk.
Yeah, milk is faster. It's like milk is 10 minutes, potato is 40 minutes.
What are you going to do with milk, Prabhu? Are you gonna do something nice, milkshake?
No, just boil it and put turmeric and honey and then drink it.
Ha, Prabhu, that is not food, Mus.
Yes, Prabhu. You should drink milk. It's really good. You need to make it hot.
And I did drink it in the morning, but it was just plain warm milk.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, that's good. But Papa said best milk is most efficient when it's really hot. Then it goes to the brain, he said.
Oh, it actually helps. I was not aware.
Yeah, milk as hot is best.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Hi, Prabhu. It's time to leave. Thank you for association, Prabhu.